PT sessions went really well today. Had a couple of lovely ladies that I really enjoy working with. So now I'm off to do my cardio, steady state cardio, to get rid of the little bits left over. I've only got less than 10 weeks to go, so there's no mucking around. Do what I'm told, and everybody should do what they're told. Have a plan, look to where you want to get to and work towards it. See you up in the cardio room. And why wouldn't you do steady state cardio? So you burn fat, but you're not burning muscle. And that's what being clever about your exercise is all about, yeah? So you've got to choose what's right for your body, yeah? Cardio isn't going to work for everybody, and to be honest with you, I haven't done any cardio for over 3 years, but I've been doing plyometrics in my training, so I've been using weights to tone my body. So what I need to do now, because of the bikini prep, is just give my body a little bit of a shock, and believe me, this is a shock. But UFE, here we go. Oh yeah. I just cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to it. So less than 10 weeks to go. So you got to watch this space, guys. Not sure what I'll be doing over the next 10 weeks, but we'll be measuring all the body fat. So even though I'm quite slim, I've got to get rid of this kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of it is just water, loose skin, but we tighten it up. And the tightening, the last week of bikini prep programming is really essential. And that is where the magic happens, so everything that you've done before comes into play. So have a good day, and I will speak to you later. Hi guys, right, so been back running around, done some work, took some samples to the post office, posted them off, had to meet my daughter, give her some money because it's her friend's birthday. She forgot to take it this morning. It's so frustrating when they forget to take things to school. So yeah, had to meet her, just got back and just about to get online with one of my lovely clients who's been recommended to me by actually a bikini athlete that I worked with some time ago. And so she's really struggling with her weight and with her thyroid as well. And since her child, she's had a massive weight gain that she can't seem to shift, and she's got some bad food habits that she's developed over the years, binging, that kind of thing. So what we're going to do is work out a strategy, a way that she can control the way that she's developed the food habits and sort of realign them over time, and yeah, get her on the body cleanse so that she can reboot her energy, lose the bloat, feel more energized. And once you work on your gut health, you lift your serotonin levels, which then again makes you more inclined to do something in the morning, i.e. get up, do some walking or some exercise or even meditation, but you've got to be motivated to do it. And if we have a lack of serotonin, it's very hard to find that motivation. So that's what the body cleanse basically does. We work on the gut health first and foremost, and then that has a knock-on effect to all other systems of the body, including blood sugar, stops the cravings, reduces diabetes type 2 because we lessen the amount of sugar that are in people's diets, and generally they eat more healthy and regularly, and all these things have a profound effect, as I said, on all other systems of the body. And we really work on giving the liver and the kidneys a rest from toxic foods, which then again reduces body fat because there's not so many toxins going into the body. So I've got to get online with her, and I must say, because the kids are downstairs, because it is well, it's not school holidays, they've done their GCSEs, so they're downstairs watching some American rubbish, and yeah, so I've had to come upstairs to my my bed office because the teenagers have taken over the house. So I will see you in a little while. I've got to get this young lady sorted out and get her weight back on track and get her feeling more positive about herself, because that's my job, that's what I'm good at, and that's what I love. Well, I finished my call with the lady, and she is really keen to make some drastic changes to her body. We have 30 days to kickstart her metabolism, providing her thyroid medication is up to date and there's no adjustments that need to be made there. I think we've got a really positive thing going. So you know, I always like to make sure that all my clients are catered for personally, and I make a list of what needs to be done. I then send them out relevant information as to how they need to prep, because you always need to build up. I think she's going to do well. She's very, very determined. You have to want to do it. You have to make the change. And normally after people have tried numerous things, and it's by personal recommendation. She was recommended to me from a client of mine that I prepped, was it 2 years ago, I think, for Bikini Fitness. And a lot of what I do is personal recommendation, because it's the best form of advertising. Even though I promote the 30-day cleanse online, and you know, I do a lot of marketing with it, at the end of the day it's somebody telling someone on personal recommendation. If they believe in it and their friends trust them, then they'll come to me more open-minded than just through advertising and marketing. Though that also works to a certain extent, but you have to reach out in that respect, and that's all about confidence in yourself, being able to reach out to people, being able to read people, and a lot of self-belief, because you're doing it constantly every day. But it's also a great way to meet people and see different aspects of life, I suppose. It would be very easy just to go to the gym, come back, get involved with my family and just shut myself away, but I don't want to do that. Life's too good. So I've had a great day today, and I hope you guys have. I'm going to get on a conference call later at 8 o'clock, a little bit about the business side, how that all works, and because a lot of people that are unfamiliar with it just want to know more, really. So many people have a lot of questions, so we tend to organise conference calls and get people on it, no obligation, just to find out if they would be interested in setting up the same system that I have, and to be able to help people all across the world. I can't explain to you how amazing that feels. And I think one of the things I want to do in the future, once everything is financially more stable, is to really be able to reach out to people that are really struggling with their medical issues and just help them in a nutritional way, more so than I can do now, because by that time my network would have expanded more, and maybe set up some kind of clinic that has doctors there as well, that can help menopausal women or people that have got chronic illnesses, and just help them with their nutrition, turn their lives around, really. And that's my passion, and that's what I'm really about. I think everyone has to have a passion in life, or you kind of fall by the wayside, really. It's good. I don't watch telly, don't watch any telly, unless I go for a cuddle with my kids, or you know, they want to sit down at the weekend and watch a movie. I love doing that, but I don't watch it in the week, because helping people is more important to me. Being able to change people's lives, and also the people that I work with as well, and to be able to help them. And yeah, and also bikini prep. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I want to do that too, so that takes focus. And you got to prep your food, you got to make sure you got all the shopping in, you know, all the boring things in life that we all have to do. So every girl knows how that is. Sometimes we don't want to do it. I mean, my pet hate, as you know guys, is housework. I really don't like it. I don't like these glasses either. What do you think? With or without? With or without? With or without? Da, da, da. Do I look more intelligent with or without? So yes, rabbiting, but I guess that's about my life, really, isn't it? So sometimes I rabbit, sometimes I don't. But yeah, really great day, really good day, really good. I hope yours was the same. Hi guys. Okay, so overslept by an hour this morning, but managed to get everything done. I've got lots of stuff to get done at the post office there, and packed my food for the day. Look, there you go, that's what you have to do. Pack my gym stuff, all my training supplements, made sure that everything is really on track. So advice, if you want to stay lean, if you're in prep, if you're ever thinking about doing a show, it's just all about prepping in advance, making sure your day is as organised as possible, plus you got to do your business stuff on top. So yeah, it's a challenge, but you know, it's like anything, you set that goal and you go for it. So yeah, a little bit late today, just pulled over to the side of the road to give you a little bit of an update as to what's going on. So yeah, post office, then gym. I'll do some videos because we're doing some posing practice today with Joanne, who's doing the UFE show with me. We're doing it together, and she's also in my business. And then there's another girl who is a phenomenal Amazon woman. She's beautiful, and she's doing the same show. She's doing figure. She's younger than Jo. She's in her late 20s, early 30s. So yeah, you will see how we do. I love figure. It's a great way to pose and show off your body. It's stronger and more trained look than bikini, which is softer and more girly, I suppose. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Okay, that's it. Just do it, and off you go. Nice smile, girl. So remember your knuckles go into your belly button. Pop the hip. Remember to pop the hip. That's it, good. Okay, now just bring your knuckles further to your belly button so you can press in, push the hip up, and then you take the other arm up and engage through your lats. And smile, that's better. Right, I'm in a lift and I'm going to see my sports doctor. The reason why I have a sports doctor is to look after my health when I do any of the shows, and long term actually, is because when you do sport, if you do it to a serious level, it affects your, just get my bags, it affects your immune system. And what we don't realise is that we push ourselves right to the limit consistently over the years, and then your body kind of backfires on itself. You become run down and you become fatigued, and sometimes your autoimmune system gets affected, which is what has happened to me. So I kind of reached the menopause, and then the fatigue kicked in. This triggered an autoimmune reaction, and the tiredness was absolutely horrendous, unbelievable. So I then met Eva at the gym, and she looks after boxers, she looks after wrestlers, MMA fighters, jockeys, judo players, athletes, but also normal people, people that are sick, people that are healthy but are feeling a bit run down. So that's what she does. She's an amazing lady. I will find out if we can do any videos whilst I'm having treatment, because it's a really interesting way of people learning to look after their bodies, because her knowledge is profound. Right, I'm here, as I said I would be, with the amazing Eva, who's not in the shop. So, as promised, in Eva's office, and I am getting some vitamin infusion.
Infusion. You're getting all your B vitamins and magnesium and a few other bits and pieces. Okay. All natural, good stuff.
So, for somebody, I was saying earlier, somebody that does a lot of exercise, often their immune system gets run down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And is that a consequence of doing very intense exercise over a period of time, or is it a consequence of lots of other systems of the body just breaking down over time that would happen anyway?
Well, obviously it does, obviously with aging, but there's a lot of pressure on the body with the different diets, with the intense exercise. Let alone if people are also using drugs, which we know you're not, being a natural athlete, but let alone when people start doing that, there's a lot of work they need to be doing to cleanse their body and support the body. But yeah.
So I mean, going back to people that do general exercise and looking after their nutrition, that's so important as groundwork, isn't it? To actually look at your nutrition, and then when you go into a competitive fitness profession, you then have to up your supplementation.
Oh, absolutely.
So are we talking across the board? Are you talking all types of athletes, from triathletes, cyclists, through to bodybuilders?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what would happen to somebody that was doing that amount of intense exercise and not supplementing their diet?
I wouldn't say it would happen to everybody, but a lot of people will at some point experience fatigue and feeling run down, start picking up a lot of colds and flus and things like that. So their immune starts being really low. So, like we had with you, of course.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of pressure on the body doing one show after another. Even though you're eating healthy food, it's still a lot of pressure on the body.
So I remember when I first went to Eva, and I was in a bit of a state actually because I hit the menopause, and then I came here and I did some consultations with Eva, and she basically said that my immune system has been affected, and that's why I was so tired and fatigued. And obviously, with the menopause happening at the same time, it was just an accumulation of things, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, absolutely.
And then I did what I was told, basically. So she said, you need vitamin support, you need to have IVs regularly. How often were we doing them? Was it once a month? Was it once?
Your IVs?
Yeah.
We were doing them, at the beginning we were doing them every 2 weeks, 10 days. Every 10 days.
Gosh, do you know what? Time flies so much,
Yeah.
you hardly remember. But I remember it being quite a stressful time, because I just thought, I was thinking to myself, well, I look after myself, what's wrong with my body? But it was the fatigue, wasn't it, and the symptoms that you often come across, but other people might just put it, oh, I just don't feel that well today. But
Yeah.
if they're consistent over a period of time, then it's a good thing to start looking at it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I remember I went to my GP and they just said nothing's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it took me ages to get tested for the menopause, let alone anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So supplementation's essential, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. I would say that, absolutely. I mean, I supplement a lot, but I'm still on fully organic foods.
Mm.
You know, 3-4 liters of high alkaline water a day.
Yeah.
Green tea, I don't drink coffee, I try not to hardly ever drink alcohol.
Yeah.
I still supplement a lot.
Mm.
Because it's just the pressure of life. So I work long hours, and
Yeah.
so, you know, the more strain there is on your body, either exercising or work, you know, whatever, you need to put, you know, give more support.
Yeah, so ending, support your body, yeah? Or you're going to feel it bad.